So I was coming on here today just to reiterate what I had spoken earlier on one of my Facebook pages. I think it's in Wild Ministries. And I was saying that, no, it was on my personal page. And I was saying, I was asking God, what is this? Because I had this feeling, this unction. And I was saying, is this season that we're in as a transition or a changing of the guard? And I came back to the email later on, and the first email that popped up, or the first mail in my feed, was transition, pray, or transitions praying. And so I responded, I was kind of shocked because I kind of knew, and then again, I wasn't sure because of the differences in regards to what a transition is and what the changing of the guard is. And so I looked into it, and let me pull it up. And I also said that transitions are not easy. This is a season where we're in transition. And transitions are, just for Webster Dictionary, it's just saying it's a process of a period of changing from one state or condition to another. It's undergoing or caused to undergo a process or a period of transition. And when I looked into this, changing of the guard is different because go back to the times of in Britain, Great Britain, England, when you see the change in the guards, they're going to do the same job that they always done. They're just switching. So the guard comes in, they switch out, and that's it. Same thing. Nothing changes. They're going to be they do the same thing regardless of who's standing there. The transition is different. The transition is one guard here, this guard coming in, and is moving this one out of the way it used to be. It's like a paradigm, but it might not be in the same aspect, and things do change. So I was looking at this biblically, and I was thinking, there's a lot of transitions in the Bible that if you really think about it. And the first one that popped up was really the leadership. I was always in leadership too, well, some of them. But the leadership between Moses and Joshua was a great transition. But it had to happen, and it needed to happen because of one leadership was more in the aspects of the way we have to do it, the way it used to be, a lot of rules and regulations, and so was Joshua's, but just in a different aspect. I don't think transitions are bad. I think transitions are necessary in some aspects because you get into the routine of tradition, or you get stifled in some instances because you stay the way that you are, and you never move, and you never think outside the box, and you never look at things in a different aspect. And I am a person that constantly likes to read, likes to learn, likes to look. I like to listen to another person's opinion. I might not agree, but I'd love to listen to a person's opinion and see why they think the way they do, because maybe it's not my way of thinking is not always the aspect. Just seeing a clear vision of why somebody might say what they say or do what they do. And looking into Jesus, every apostle that he had, or every disciple that he had, when it had a transition that they had to do. He said, you're going to be fishers of men, and you forget and you forsake everything else, and you're going to follow him. So that's a transition that you have to make in your life too, where if you're going to stay the same way, if you're going to do the same things, if you're going to think the same way, 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 if you're going to do the same things, if you're going to do the same things, if you're going to think the same way, 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 if you're going to think the same And I want to go into depth, but I think I just want to give you a nugget and just keep praying about it. And honestly, I want to say a lot about a lot of things that are going on in today's world, but it has to happen. It has to happen because we're going into the great transition that needs to take place. And so, think it not strange. It's a time and season for everything. There is a great awakening in that aspect too, and it's gonna be good. Bless you. I will come back with a couple of more questions, a couple of more things to talk about to get you to think. Stay tuned. Take care. Bye.